So this sort of leaked out a little bit late yesterday, I think it was, and I thought it was a very interesting topic to talk about. Obviously, Microsoft, in my opinion, just doesn't care anymore about their console. They don't really care about the Xbox. Talking about putting PC stores on it, that's no longer an Xbox, that's a PC. So, yeah, I mean, you've taken away all the exclusives. They're basically killing any reason to own an Xbox, and in my opinion, this is just my opinion, the whole idea behind that is to make it so that people won't put up a fuss when they decide to stop doing the hardware. So yeah, I think that that is probably something that they will do before too long. Anyway, so images of the digital all-white Xbox Series X have leaked. I'm going to link the article. You guys can check it out here. I'm not going to put that in the video because who knows in terms of these leaks if they try to get them taken down or what have you. But the low-quality images appear to show a white version of the Xbox console, similar in form apart from the removal of its disk drive. To me, honestly, it looks exactly the same. It looks like they painted it white and covered up the disk drive port. So yeah, I mean, it doesn't look, I don't know, it seems very low effort. So anyway, Xputer reported last month that Microsoft was planning to launch an all-white digital Xbox Series X console this summer. Drawing from its internal sources indicates that Microsoft was developing a disc-free white version. The report also anticipates that this thing is going to be fully digital. It's going to release between June and July. There could be some delays possible. Also highlight that this new console version will boast an enhanced heatsink and a superior Nexus card compared to its current model. So, that's one of those things, I guess, that we have to kind of look forward to. If you're looking forward to something along these lines. So it's claimed the console will include these upgrades, but there's not going to be any other major enhancements for it. It's reportedly also expected to retail for less than the current Series X model, which launched in November of 2020 and sells for $499, although it's often available for significantly less. Legal documents leaked last September potentially laid bare key elements of Microsoft's gaming strategy for years to come, including plans to launch a redesigned digital-only console called Brooklyn. If you guys remember, that's the cylinder-shaped console that sort of leaked out, and again, it was supposedly gonna replace the current model. During a business, every article does this now. During a business update in February, Xbox confirmed that the Series X and S won't be the company's last console, saying that there's some exciting stuff coming out in hardware that they're going to share this holiday. And they said they're going to also, they're invested in the next generation roadmap. And they said what they're really focused on is delivering the largest technical leap you've ever seen in a hardware generation. So, again, I just think that when you just see a lot of the comments and stuff, it's just a lot of hate and things like that. Brooklyn was originally going to be, quote, the most powerful Xbox ever, now adorably all digital. It'll deliver 4K Gen 9 console gaming with more internal storage, faster Wi-Fi, reduced power, a more immersive controller, and a beautiful redesign that elevates the all-digital experience of the Xbox ecosystem. So, again, that digital one was supposed to be $499. It was going to just replace the current model that we had, and it was going to have 2 terabytes of storage instead of the one that we get now. So yeah, that was going to be the plan going forward. So when you do see stuff like this and you kind of look at it and you go, okay, well, what's going to be the plan going forward? Why is this such a bad thing? Well, I think that the main reason why this would be looked at as a bad thing is because this is such a low effort that it's kind of clear that they don't really care anymore. And whenever you hear Phil Spencer talk, whenever you hear Phil Spencer kind of mention anything about Xbox, it's usually something snide or something about how consoles are doing bad or aren't growing and you need this and that and the other thing. It's always something negative. And, that's really unfortunate because I feel like, Xbox should be talked about in a positive light, even if things aren't going great. in my opinion. And I think that more and more people are, I think, starting to see that he's kind of a huckster, I guess would be the best word to kind of put out there for it. Like, he just honestly just seems like a bit of a huckster. And, at the end of the day, us as fans are going to be the ones that have to kind of decide what we want to do, and, how we want to kind of handle this. Because I think that, at the end of the day, it's on us, just being honest. It honestly is on us, and really kind of comes down to what we want, as fans. And I think, for me personally, I'm not going to, accept that this is like a set in stone thing anymore. Like, I think that they can and will change directions if people kind of go and ask that. Like, to me, I do not understand. Like, and people get on me for it, right? Because I've been very vocal and outspoken about it on, Twitter and things like that. Usually posting after, like, Sarah Bond or somebody tweets something. I they're killing Xbox. Like, I don't want Xbox to be the thing that that their shareholders all want it to be. If they can't accept it, then as just this console thing doing its own thing, then spin it off. Like, let it try to survive on its own. I think it would, because at that point it would have more focus on the actual gaming sector itself. So I think really the fact that we have this situation where gaming has become such a mass thing that we kind of look at as like this thing that we've all kind of accepted over the last 20 years. Like, it's really come a long way, and I think that Microsoft is doing everything they can to kind of kill it, and that's really, really unfortunate to me, because I want to see Xbox succeed, and I want to see it be able to kind of go out there and be great, and it doesn't seem like they want it to be. They want it to kind of just flounder and falter, and I think that is a shitty thing to put on your fans. You've promised all these things to your fans, and then you change mid-generation and take away the exclusives, to take away everything. Now you're talking about putting PC stores on there. Like, give me a break. I don't have to go into that again, but that's not a console anymore. It's not options, it's not anything like that. And to be honest with you, I think that whole thing was just to get people talking and off of the other thing. Because you see people going, oh man, I'd be able to play Sony games. Man, you're not going to be able to play Sony games. They're not going to do that. They won't. Anyway, I'll link this. You guys can check it out. Let me know what you think. I appreciate it. Rack 'em up. Crap Gamer out.